Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Barrdown. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing hockey training setup 2. Since the first one did so well, I decided it was worthy of a sequel. I have a ton of new training aids to show you guys, so yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay, so starting with the tiles as we did in the last video. The last hockey training setup, we had 12, but I've bought 8 more. They're on Hockey Shot. They're the Hockey Shot tiles. They go for about $10–11 each. So 20 tiles there. Here, this thing, that's the Hockey Shot Extreme Passer. I'll show you guys how it works later when we test out all these training aids. But basically, you pass a puck, passes it back, good for one-timers and working on passing. These things, when we put them together, they're for stick handling. You stick handle through them. And let's just get this out of the way. Here's my stick. It's a 2016 Bauer Supreme 1S. And then here are my gloves. Bauer Supreme 170s, 2016. So yeah, here are my 2 shooting pads. We're gonna take shots on all the shooting pads, but they're in different angles just to make it more interesting. Here's my net. It's a Hockey Shot Extreme Goal plus backstop combo, and then a Hockey Shot targets, and then our Winwell shooting pop-out targets. And then we have our hockey sauce kit, but we won't get to that quite yet. Let's just get our basic training aids over with, and then we'll get into some other more fun training aids. So yeah, let's get right into the action. Also, remember to stick around till the end of the video for some trick shots. You won't regret it. Start with the stick handling trainer, and we're going to be using it with this wooden stick handling training ball. Let's get right into it. Okay, now we're just going to take some shots on the Hockey Shot tiles with our Extreme Passer, Extreme Goal, Extreme Targets, and our pucks, our stick. Let's get right into it. Now we're going to work on our in-close shots. I like this small shooting pad because it really forces you to get your shot off quick. After using the small shooting pad for half the pucks, we're going to switch over here from the other side for some more close range action. Move on to shooting pad number 2. So you guys get a little reward, so to speak, for sticking to the end of the video. We're gonna do we're gonna do a trick shot with our hockey sauce kit, and then we'll just play around with it some more, so you guys can get the full experience of it. And then after this hockey sauce kit, we're gonna do a final review of all the products and whether I would recommend you buy it or not. So yeah, let's get right into the trick shot. Bang! Sniped it. Okay guys, so starting off my would you recommend it for all my training aids, got to start with the tiles. I've got 20 of them. They've treated me really well for the past year. I've had my 12 tiles for about a year, but I recently got 8 more because they're just so good. Yeah, they work well. Fine addition to your training setup. I definitely recommend it. Moving on to the passer, I don't use it personally too often. I don't really see the use. I don't really see the point in it. I don't really enjoy it, and they're pretty expensive. So if you're struggling with your passing, I mean, I guess I'd recommend you pick one up. But other than that, I would pass. Moving on to our Sweet Hands stick handling trainer. I definitely would not recommend it. As I said, I don't use it very often. It's not very challenging, and it's just really poorly designed. I don't really like it, and I don't really see how it could serve you a purpose in a game. You can easily do the same exact thing with a couple of cones or a couple of pucks, and it's much, much cheaper because these are pretty pricey. Moving on to our net, I mean, I guess it's just a net. It's not a super big thing, but it's definitely important because, like my setup, I really like the backstop. Like I said, the net does its job. The backstop does really well. I'd recommend getting it if you don't already have a net with a backstop. Plus, the quality is really good. I've had it for about 10 months now, and see, I've hit the post so many times, and there's little to no dents. The twine holds up pretty well as well, so definitely go check that out if you are in need of a net. Next up are the hockey shot targets, and all targets for that matter. You can definitely get much cheaper ones that work almost the same, or you can even make your own ones at home from water balloons and whatnot. I don't think I would recommend them because, like I said, they are pretty pricey. Moving on to the hockey sauce kit, and this is a really big one for me. I would not recommend it at all. They are so expensive, and look at this. I hardly use my hockey sauce kit. Look at the twine is ripped. This thing fell off. They are not durable at all. This thing broke too. And they are so expensive, it's insane. I definitely would not recommend picking them up because they are very expensive, as I stated before. They don't even work, and I don't really think they help your sauce. Like, saucing with a friend is just so much better, and you get so much better just playing with a friend. But this is just like, it's just really a ripoff. I mean, I guess you could get one for trick shots, but I would recommend to get the hockey shot one. It's the exact same thing, and it's much cheaper. And if you're just using it for trick shots, I'd definitely recommend just getting the hockey shot one on their website because this is not very good at all.